But recently on TikTok, I have seen streamers such as DDG and Sinko play the most ferocious, utmost cruel forms of defense to anybody even interacting with their ball. In fact, you don't even need to be talking. You can just be in the mere presence and they will spawn in like Principal Kai Cenat, ready to block any form of communication. We've seen them commit this act to people like Deshae Frost, Silky, and arguably the greatest offensive player of all time, nisoflyyt. nisoflyyt.
Is this nigga serious?
I apologize. I'm sorry. It's Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis is the best offensive player.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
From screaming India look, to claiming that a man has a life-altering STD, I think we can confidently say that these streamers have gone too far. Welcome back, Fly family. It's your brother nisoflyyt, and today we are checking out the most diabolical defensive plays that have occurred this past year. If I end up missing any defensive plays, just let me know by leaving a comment down below, and if we could run this video up to 200 likes before 24 hours, then we'll drop a part 2 with your plays caught. Now, from my understanding, the streamer university has been the prime source of defensive plays being popularized. But I think before we even go into that, we need to take a step back, rewind to the past, to the first defensive play ever used. And that is with DDG using it against his own blood. Essentially, Dub was just trying to talk to some fine shit. And honestly, their conversation was going well. I believe that if they actually got some time to communicate, we would have gotten to seeing probably a second woo-wop. But clearly this was not part of DDG's plan, as you can see the malice growing in his heart. And just like Itachi Uchiha preparing to side with the Leaf Village over his own clan, DDG betrayed his own blood. But look, let me break it down to you guys using my real voice. Shout out to DDG.
So yeah, Daryl was waiting for that perfect opportunity, and when he saw it, that man capitalized. He made sure he flicked off Dub's hat right in front of the huz. And after that, Dub knew what timing we were on. But he also knew he couldn't retaliate because he already lost.
The man literally got up, shook her hand, and said, "Have a good night." DDG, I can't even say that you were doing it for the game. You just didn't want bro to win. But the next display of defense was most definitely just for the game. And that was when DDG came to play defense against Brooklyn Frost's ex, Sinko. Now before we do continue, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 14.4K subscribers. Okay, we were at like 2K like 3 months ago, so we are growing. Y'all just hit the subscribe button, hit the noties so you guys know when we upload next. Join the Discord. Make sure you join our Twitch too. Yeah, now I'm gonna stop shouting out, bro. Like, actually, it's my video. I can put how many ads I want, buddy. You can't stop me. All right, let's get back to the video. I'm going to have to limit my choices when picking the top defensive plays for these two, just because they have essentially been playing defense on each other for the entire year. First of all, from what I remember, DDG introduced Sinko to all of the girls he once streamed with in the past. So I'm pretty sure these are zooted girls, if you guys remember that. Like Seven, Lala, Riley, and so on and so forth. Now, I honestly don't know what DDG was thinking,
but this was the beginning of the end.
Like, the Ocean Dwellers have told me in the past lives that Sinko is what they like to consider a shark.
It's alright, I understand. Why trust a shark, right?
This man Sinko was playing offense like he was in the NBA, and the only defensive player he had to worry about was James Harden. However, DDG's a smart guy, a valedictorian in fact, and he began to catch on. So I honestly believe this is where DDG first released his most terrifying tactic to date. He went up in front of the girls and Sinko and basically said that he has herpes. And the crazy thing is, this man didn't just stop there.
He has systemically created a daily routine to constantly combat Sinko every time he's around the huz.
First of all, this was one of the smartest traps I've seen. He let Sinko borrow his chain privately, and when they went in front of the Yeldam, DDG started exposing the man. He's like, bro, why are you wearing my chain? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Bro, I'ma just play the clip.
7, didn't you just see me walking here with that chain?
Sinko?
I don't remember what you had on today.
Didn't you see me with that chain on?
Wait.
Act like it's your chain. You want me to buy your chain, bro?
Damn. Let me talk to y'all.
Like, damn, let the bro wear the group chain. DDG. The group chain. I know where you came from, man. Bro, DDG even did a whole left out of nowhere and called Sinko just to let him know that he and Lala had a wonderful time together.
Hello?
Yeah, I was just calling to tell you me and Lala had a great day today.
What you mean y'all had a great day today?
We had a great day today. We had so much fun. And I got her Sephora. I got her some new face wash and everything. And I bought her new perfume, so she ain't gonna wear that weekend as baccarat. She bought her and a whole nother girl. And I told her about you being in Houston with all the other girls and shit. So you get that shit up.
Bro, we like, gang, you putting in behind the scenes work right now, gang. Like this, like you ain't even on the court playing defense no more, man. It's like you going home playing defense.
But if you guys know me, you know I am a DDG fan. Bro, my outro is literally the man humming. But do not say I'm a glazer. I'm not a glazer, bro.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
But that's besides the point. Sinko has learned from DDG because he didn't take this lightly. So he decided to learn from the great and become even better. After realizing his last straw has been pulled when he collabed with Diamond Flawless.
Oh, come on, bro. Get to cooking.
Oh my god.
He upped his game, and we see this in full display at Kaisenat Streamer University. Listen, Sinko did not only perfect his game, he started assisting DDG in eliminating other people, other streamers from the competition. And that includes the man who literally created the word press. We're talking about Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis, this is the man that had the whole world on a chokehold. And now, he was getting double teamed by Sinko and DDG like he was a My Career build on Hall of Fame. They literally teamed up and intercepted Duke's advances to Lala Baptist just so they could have a shot with her later, bro. And they were actually successful. Until Duke Dennis came back with his offensive. Duke ended up pulling up to their room and Jay's defensive mode activated instantly, sensing the danger. But it was to no prevail, as Duke swooped in and took everything Sinko had built brick by brick in one night. Now DDG, I don't know how, but he heard that this was happening. Probably the chat snitching, to be honest. But he heard this was happening and came running down for the rescue.
But it was too late.
Duke had already won.
No! Bro, go away!
Hey, to all the Fly family watching, this goes to show you that there's always a bigger shark in the sea. In fact, right now, my IG is one of those small sharks. So look, if we can get that IG up to 1,000 followers before today, I will release the first Fly family video. It is ready, it is edited, and it's gonna teach you guys how to edit and grow your YouTube channel. So hey, I'm just giving you guys the sauce for free. So run up that IG. Bars, bars, bars. My IG link will be in the video description and it's all over my channel. All right, now look, I know we've been talking about DDG a lot throughout this video, but you guys have to understand, this guy was the originator of the defensive playbook, and I honestly don't think he's ever gonna stop. He will clap back at anybody trying to get game time on this court. His cameraman Johnny, not safe. The Shade Freaky Frost, not safe. Silky, not safe at all. Silky tried talking to a girl and DDG already thought one step ahead. This man introduced him to every girl as his gay best friend. All in all, I don't think DDG has ever missed a defensive play. Even against people like Duke Dennis, Daryl literally waited in the dark like a Who's That Pokemon screen and waited for the right opportunity to pounce. And for Duke Dennis, this was when he was caught talking to another girl right after talking to one of the baddest bays on the campus, India Love. And DDG, he saw this and he went screaming.
Hey, India, look! India, look! India!
I just want you to protect your heart, queen. That's all.
Dude! I just want to protect your heart. Exactly. That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Police Boston. Now, it might be his fourth.
Also, if you're watching India Love, yo, hit my DMs. I'm open to chat. You feel me? In the end, there's a reason why DDG taught how to win a beef and how to play defense in his classes. He knows how to control the narrative, command the audience, and most importantly, make everything look like it's for content. It's all part of the show. And look, I'm not gonna pick sides to any type of beef, no DDOK or none of that, but if there was a Hall of Fame for the most defensive plays for a streamer, DDG would have a statue outside of that university. He is the MVP of petty plays, the dean of the defense department. So whether it's blocking his own brother, shutting down Duke Dennis, or tagging in Sinko like it's a WWE matchup, just remember this. This is not beef. This is art. Thank you for watching, Fly Family. If you guys did enjoy it, remember to make sure to run this up to 200 likes and I will drop a part 2. Leave a comment on which defensive plays I missed. And as always, stay fly, stay safe, and deuces.